Hi, my name is John Lavelle and I am the inventor of the pitch grip. I'm also an authorized golfing machine instructor. Have you ever thought, I'm a pretty good athlete and I just don't understand why I can't consistently strike the golf ball? Well, get ready. Pitch grip is about to shatter everything that you think you know about the golf swing.
Good. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Hi, my name is Craig Story. I am a teaching professional in St. Louis, Missouri. I am certified in the golf machine as a GSEB, and I've been teaching, and I get a lot of people that ask me about the golf machine. I've been fortunate enough to work with the likes of Mac O'Grady, Lynn Blake, and several other guys that have been known throughout the golf machine camps. The biggest thing is you know, a lot of things we're talking about the different types of pressure points. So when John was able to deliver this grip to me, or this club with this pitch grip, what it did is it automatically helped me get across to my students about the number 3 pressure point and what that is on the back of the forefinger here. So what I've been able to do is speed up the process of being able to, if somebody comes to me wanting to know about the golf machine and I can talk to them about the different pressure points, I can hand them this grip and have them start hitting balls and immediately get the feedback of how they need to load the club, store the club, and deliver it into impact and beyond. We can always, you know, some more?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, that's good. So I'm just on from his wrist up, you know, from the hand up, showing a little closer the same swings. And then we want to get it from behind him. He doesn't have to move, I'll just bring around behind him. So let's do that.
Good, or?
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. All right, hang on 1 second. Go ahead. Good. Yeah. Okay. A few more. Okay. You want to do it with ball? Hold on. All right, so I'm rolling. Whatever you want. Lizzie, come here. Good. Good.
Chip shots.
Good. Against one, you're fine. Do me a favor though, step back this way so I don't get your shadow on the ground. I'm rolling.
No, yes.
Yeah, oh yeah. Nice, that was very nice right there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, address the ball before each swing
Oh, okay.
so we can find the starting point easier. Good. Because I'm just shooting from the hands up.
Looks like you're gonna be a star, man. Looks awesome.
I don't know about. I'm trying the best I can. That inside takeaways was getting.
No, it really looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that exaggerated look right there. That's awesome. Let me get you to hit a ball with that exaggerated swing right there.
There we go.
Yeah, rolling.
Yeah, he's rolling. Nice.
Good.
Nice. For freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I was trying to be too. Okay. Yeah. See, that
Beauty.
feels like them.
Yeah.
All right. I
Like
got.
the
I see.
ball.
What you're saying. I see.
You want to talk about the importance of the right hand? So what is it you're trying to feel when you do that drill?
So when I take the club back, what I want to try to feel is when I set up to it, when I take it up to the top of my swing, I am loading on my number 3 pressure point on the trigger finger. So now when I want to bring it down, I want to store that and then release that into impact, okay? Maintaining the bend in the right arm and the bend in the right wrist, which trying to feel like I keep that pressure on the back side of that forefinger. So as I get up, load it, bring it in. Load it, store it, bring it in. I can go out, load it, store it, bring it in into impact. I can take it back, load it, and I'm trying to store it and then release it with my pivot into the bag. Feeling this, the right arm bent. Take it up, load it, store it, feel this, and then if I wanted to, I could feel my impact, go ahead and take it through. There's a lot of variations you can do with this drill. So you can focus on taking it a short swing, feeling that. Notice the right arm bend. Even on this shorter swing, I'm still loading onto this pressure point to be able to fire it into the bag. Out, there, so I got load, store, release, go.
And with the amateur golfer, how does the left hand and the left side mess that feeling up for people?
Well, where a lot of golfers go wrong is they get up here and they try to pull with the left side and the left arm, and usually what happens is when they do that, they start throwing the club, so then they come in like this. And you see here how the left side is pulled away and I've broken down the angle of the wrist, and that's what they call the number 1 problem in golf is club head throwaway. Is they get up here, they don't necessarily, they might load the club, but they don't store the club and release it. They get out here and they get quick and they pull and they throw the club, so they come in like that. As opposed to taking the club up, loading, and the more you can store this, the later you can store it to be able to get rid of it and then go through.
And it seems like concentrating on just the right hand makes that much easier for a
Yeah, that's why I like to focus on, I think people can figure if they can, the good thing about the grip training aid is it focuses on what they call the number 3 pressure point. And what that is basically the back of the forefinger here, that it helps people when they take the club back. You know, no matter what, if they take it out, straight back, or even in, what they're doing is throwing pressure on the back of this forefinger. So now at the top they can load it, store it, and then release it and try to put their mind in what they call their hands back here. So then from there, even when they're coming through on this exit drill, they're still trying to keep that pressure on the back of this forefinger. So if I take it up, I load it, store it, and I'm going to release it, and then even if I keep going, I'm still trying to really stress that I'm trying to keep that pressure on that forefinger as long as I can.
And with the pitch grip, it's almost impossible not to realize the lag pressure stored on that index finger.
Yes, because the thing is, the way the grip is designed, it actually kind of molds the hands on there to feel that. So, you know, I think it's good because you can definitely feel where you need to be, and so much is feel. So then from there, you can practice the feelings, and then take the feelings or the mechanics of what we're trying to do, and get these into feel. So then from there, you do enough reps where I can feel this club. Even when if I put this club back here in this laid off position, I can feel pressure on that forefinger to now try to keep it on that into the bag there, and then even going through even on those short swings.
Very nice.
That's
So basically with the drill, after I've used the impact bag, what I like to try to do is try to take it to a golf ball. Okay, and even when I'm trying to take it to a golf ball, we've got different heights that we try to replicate, just like on a golf course, if you got a side hill lie or above or below your feet. So what we want to try to do is, once you have basically your mind in this index finger, even if you want to take and practice just taking it back and kind of feeling a little bit of loading and storing, and then being able to deliver it into the impact zone, feeling there. Or if you want to take it up a little bit higher, feel that, okay? Or a little higher, I'm still feeling on all of those that I've basically loaded the club, and then I'm trying to store it and then release it through impact and beyond.
So the coordination of the right hand.
okay.
So basically, when you understand how the right forefinger works in the right hand, you get that. Basically, when the right hand is controlled, you know, the elbow stays bent even when I hit the impact bag. And if you notice, guys, when I hit the impact bag, when I loaded it and I stored it and I delivered it, notice I still had pressure on the back of my right hand. My right elbow was bent and my left knee was bent, and that controls the low point and the quality of the strike. So when I hit these balls, I'm going to try to hit them trying to feel that I'm going to put my mind on this forefinger, because most of the time when I feel this on the forefinger and I load it and store it and deliver it, I keep that right elbow bent and that left knee bent. Okay, that was a bad one. Okay, so I take it up, I feel this. There, notice my right elbow is staying bent. I'm loading it, storing it, and feeling that. Okay, I've maintained my right arm bend. I've tried to maintain the pressure throughout the swing, that when I took it back, I loaded it, stored it, delivered it, and went through and beyond. Almost just like if you had a tennis racket, taking it out, loading it, or just throwing a sidearm pitch, feeling this here. Basically the same motion. I feel my pressure on the back of that forefinger.
Nice. Okay.
It's a little tougher with this. Most golfers don't realize how important the right hand is and how educated you got to have it. Okay, the drill that we've set up is not an easy drill, but the reason I like it on these high tees is it'll give you instant feedback if you throw them the pressure off that right hand and you don't have it educated and the right elbow straightens. So notice, if I take this club back and I want to straighten my right arm, notice how I straighten the right arm, the ball goes sideways. Okay, so after doing this enough times, what I'm going to get a feeling of is taking this club back and understanding that I got to learn over time to keep the pressure on the back of this right hand. And through this drill series with these tees, what it'll do is it'll help educate the golfer to be able to maybe mimic it, like if they played tennis at their local club, or if they played baseball all their life, how would they throw a sidearm ball? Okay, throwing it this way, or with a racket going here and going there. The reason why I like this drill on especially these high tees is if you do hit too much of the tee and do do this, straighten it and throwing it, dump it, or cast it, which is a dreaded, dreaded move of most, amateur golfers, is getting it from here and throwing it off there, you're going to hit more of the tee, okay? You hit more of the tee, it gives you instant feedback right away. So ideally what we're trying to do is we're trying to get this feeling that even on the short swings, if you take it back, still a little bit of loading, storing to deliver. We want to try to keep this pressure on the back of this right forefinger, that right arm bent, and that left knee stable, because I think those three things is what's going to help make the pitch grip what it is designed to do. And then with this drill, I think you get instant feedback, because if you're hitting more of the tee, you know right away that you cast it or you lost that pressure off the back of this forefinger.
Very nice.
All right, so I'm rolling whenever you're ready.
I'd like to refer to what Ben Hogan said. In his book, he wrote, he felt like an infielder throwing a ball over to first base. That's a very common athletic movement that most people know and understand. Ben Hogan also wrote in his book that he did not want to get into explaining the role that the right index finger plays in the golf swing, the finesse role that it plays, because he thought it would confuse the amateur golfer. The pitch grip lets you realize what Ben was talking about when he said that he felt like an infielder throwing over to first base. Once you get this club in your hand, you're going to start to understand what that feels like, what it means, and to actually be able to control the club head via the right index finger. You're going to love it, I promise you.
Good. Rolling. Good.
I can get more exaggerated with them.
Rolling. Good.
I can get more exaggerated with them.
Rolling. Good.
Oh, the baseballs, we only got 2 of them. You rolling?
Rolling.
Rolling?
Rolling.
That's on the road.
Take 2.
Take 2.
Is he too close, or you like him there?
It's fine. Good. Okay, ready, rolling.
That thing was at least 90.
We'll do it from behind you here in a minute.
Rolling.
Okay.
Just toss it to me.
Good.
No, probably, let me throw it against the fence so it'll look.
Nice. With my right shoulder screwed up.
Inside takeaway.
Do one where you're kind of planted and you're
Okay.
more deliberate with your hip action.
All right.
Like in golfers'
All right.
stance. Almost like,
All right. Step, bro.
just don't move your left foot, just pivot.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do a couple of those. That's a good look right there.
Yeah, rolling.
Yeah. Feel like the pitch grip?
Yeah.
We'll do some from behind Rex, that same.
Okay.
Right, is that image gonna match up perfectly with swinging that club?
Let's see.
Yeah. Feeling it?
Yeah, that's good. I think it'll
Yeah. I
It'll
think,
match up nice.
obviously, I'm not the expert on form here, but I think so.
go floor.
Why not?
Ready?
Yeah. Steve Reich.
Good?
Yeah.
And then I'll